We are out here this morning at Tempe Town Lake where there's so much going on, and Amy, the fish are not biting, but they're going to, right?
Yes,
we're very confident.
Yes, I guarantee.
Amy's with Game and Fish. What are we expecting to catch here this morning?
So we have a ton of fish, different kinds of fish you can get in Tempe Town Lake. Right now, in the winter months, we usually stock trout, and in the spring, catfish. Okay. So right now in Tempe Town Lake, there's bass, catfish, trout, tilapia,
all right,
different kinds of catfish, even carp.
And carp. Okay, so we are right now fishing with worms.
Yeah.
What should people use for bait? You get worms, obviously, but what else?
So it depends on what you're fishing for. So if you want to catch your tilapia, your bass, then go for some worms. But if you want to try for carp, then you might want to go hot dogs.
I feel like they eat anything.
Corn. So you might not know that this is considered one of the best places in the world, destinations for catching carp.
Really?
Like who would have thought?
Yeah.
But apparently you can just fly into the airport and you can take an Uber from the airport and then be fishing, be on the water within minutes, and then get back on a plane and go back to work.
Well, and people have mixed feelings about eating carp, but they're so fun to reel in because they get so big.
Yes.
So,
sometimes it's just about the catch and release. You know?
So you don't have to catch and release. You can keep them out here. You do need a
Absolutely.
license. I'm going to recast out here, but tell us about what you need in terms of a license before you come out here.
So you get your basic license, and it's pick up one of these from your local Game and Fish.
Okay.
A handbook. $37 for your community fishing license, and that includes all the community fishing waters or any of your natural streams and lakes in Arizona as well.
Yeah.
And you could get a combo license for $57, and you get both hunting and fishing.
Okay.
So that's all you need. So think about dividing that up among how many times you go fishing. It's a pretty good deal for entertainment.
And with the weather that we've got in Arizona, you've got to get out and enjoy it, especially this time of year. All right, so check back in with us here in just a couple of minutes. We're going to have a whole stringer of fish. Our net will probably be broken from the huge carp that we're going to catch. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Arizona.
People walking above under the boardwalk will be falling in love.
She's always got the light on her face. And by the way, ladies, I'll give you one reason why you would not want to be here right now.
Why?
Because there are no margaritas flowing. At the moment,
we weren't
it's
supposed
early.
to say that yet.
There might be.
To leave that for the bottom of the live shot.
Melissa's joining us here from the city of Tempe to tell us about all the fun things out here, because if you're going to be on the water, you got to be on a boat.
That's true.
Really
And that's
do.
what
And
we
we're
are.
on a boat.
Yes, this is one of the really fun things you can do out here is you can rent a pontoon boat, hang out for the day. You can take yoga on a stand-up paddleboard.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, you can rent kayaks and kayak at sunset. You can do yoga at the marina. You can do all kinds of recreational activities all along the lake. So it's a pretty incredible place to be.
Can you be a bear and come out on a boat?
You can do anything you want to do on the lake
Obviously.
today.
You can.
Especially when it's the 20th birthday party celebration.
Yeah. How long have you been with the city of Tempe?
I've been with the city for 5 years.
5 years. It was 15 years old when you got here. And even in 5 years, I'm sure a lot has developed and changed.
There's been so much that has changed. And Tempe City Council passed what's called the Rio, Salado, and Beach Park Master Plan, which is basically the blueprint for the next 20 to 30 years. And that's what you're seeing tomorrow is a preview of what that could look like.
Oh, nice.
So we're activating both sides of the lake with 6 different zones. And these are all called out in the master plan. So this could be what we see 20 years from now.
that's
So it's a little
exciting.
preview tomorrow.
Hey, you mentioned that you can boat out here at sunset. What are the hours as far as being on the water?
The hours vary by day, so it depends on if you're taking a class. Most of the rec classes that the city offers are in the mornings, but we also have partners that rent them anytime you want, and they're open until 8 p.m.
The reason I ask is because Yetta likes to boat after midnight.
Sure do.
So is that a possibility for Yetta?
No comment. So I'm curious, because there's so much to do out here at Tempe Town Lake. I mean, I'm wondering if you've tried everything, first of all.
I've tried, I love kayaking. Kayaking is one of my favorite things to do, and it's like to have this kind of oasis right in the middle of this urban setting. It's like an escape from the city life.
Yeah, I bet you it is. And also, what is the hot ticket here? I mean, out of all the things, what is the one thing that people kind of flock to?
That's hard to say. We have obviously we have several huge events that take place here. We have triathlons that occur here, so we have athletes that use this area for their triathlons. And then we have fun events like July 4th, and we all just come out and have a party. So it really depends on what your interests are. There's really something for everybody.
Yeah, I bet.
Well, it sure is fun out here, even if you are a bear. I want so bad for him just to kind of lead over and fall into the water.
Scotty!
It would be funny.
That's a good neighbor. State Farm is here.
And you know who else is out here?
Well, wait a minute. Before we go to the other person who's out here, I do want to ask, Scotty kind of spoiled it in the beginning, but if you do get a pontoon boat like this, could you bring the margaritas?
You put her on the spot.
This is a dry lake.
A dry lake.
For sure.
Okay.
Sort of.
But sort of. So don't bring your margaritas. Don't let them see you bring them. Okay.
There you go.
Well, listen, thank you. Who's out here?
They did. That red cup, that red Solo cup's for something.
There could be water in there.
Yeah, it could be. We don't know.